Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Brand, and today we've got some really exciting news. Well, I'm excited. Pokemon has announced a collaboration with Aardman Studios. Aardman Studios are the people behind Wallace and Gromit, and their Claymation just epicness. I mean, to me Claymation is a labor of love. It is done by people who truly love what they do. And I say that because I've seen what it takes to make Claymation, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, you're moving half a millimeter and taking a picture. Half a millimeter, taking a picture. And if you got to do mouth movements, it's just slowly, just changing the shape of the mouth. And that's why, thankfully, Gromit doesn't talk, because that'd probably take them forever. And they did a quick little brief announcement on Twitter, and I'll show I didn't do it, but I'll show you guys. It's about it's 10 seconds, but it's cute. To me, this is cool. This is cute. And I mean, I love Claymation. And every time I've seen it, I'm just blown away by how good it is and how well done the story is. I mean, if you take on a Claymation project, you have to be 100% firm in the story you want. There is no time for rewrites. Once you got it set, once you have the story set and you have everything prepared, all the characters, the scenery, and everything, it's going to take about a year to make. A year of they literally take pictures for every single frame of the movie. You know, like you got Caroline, you've got Nightmare Before Christmas, all the Wallace and Gromit, that sheep one that Aardman did, and these are great movies. They're wonderful, and they're very wholesome, and I love them. They're just so good. They're so funny. They're so entertaining. There's a lot of slapstick involved, and it's just incredible the amount of art and just pure passion behind these projects, because they're gorgeous, and I love them all. Even though, they may not be the most visually appealing to some people, and I get that, because you're like, oh, it's Claymation, looks kind of funny. That's even better, because these things are crafted by hand. They are literally crafted by every stitch that you see on these movies and these shorts are crafted by hand. These are artists that truly love and are passionate about what they do, and teaming up with Pokemon and Aardman, teaming up, that's just, whoa, that's crazy. Just think about it. All the attacks, all the effects from the attacks from the Pokemon are going to be Claymation. That is a lot of work. And so, yes, it says coming in 2027. Honestly, that's an optimistic, I know it's 3 years from now, but I'm thinking, man, that is an optimistic timeline. Because if they just kind of got it together now, I mean, seriously, just that 10-second animation probably took them a month to do. Maybe not a month, but it took them a couple weeks. Just because you got to get it, you got to design it out, write it. I mean, just that little thing took a while. So, yeah, this is going to be a long time coming, but I'm excited, because anytime Claymation is involved, it's just going to be, they've written it out perfectly, because rewrites and changes in it are not just, hey, we can call in these actors and do a reshoot real quick. No, we got to rebuild certain things, and hopefully the sets are still good, the characters are still good, and we don't have to rebuild them from scratch. It is not something you just like, oh, we reshot. No, any changes is a huge deal. So I'm excited for what the story is going to be. Now, they say they don't really know if it's going to be a movie, TV show, a short, whatever it's going to be. But if it's just going to be a short, I would expect it to be before 2027. If it's a series, I don't think it's going to be a series. There, I was trying to think of any claymation TV series out there outside of Wallace and Gromit, but basically those are just shorts that are put out every couple of years, and it's most likely going to be a movie. And will it be who will be in it, the characters, who's going to be the protagonist? Is it going to be something older so we still have Ash, or is it going to be somebody new? We don't know. But to me, this is exciting because Pokemon is... I'm fascinated by Pokemon. I'm that generation, like, I was just old enough to think it was kind of corny and didn't really get into it, even though me and a few friends tried when it first hit out. I was just kind of like, I'm done. But it has continued on, and my son loves it. We enjoy the movies. We enjoy the show. He plays the games. He's got the cards. He loves Pokemon, and I want to share with his love of his passion for this thing that he loves, and this is so cool. And I'm excited because I love Claymation, and he hasn't really. I don't think he realizes what Claymation is, and to introduce them into something through something he loves, the pure artistry of Claymation is going to be a wonderful experience for us. And I'm excited. So, I'm excited. You should be excited because it's Pokemon and Claymation. Awesome. I can't wait. I'm just ecstatic because this is such a just, of all the things to be like, hey, what do you think is coming down the pipe from other places? Pokemon and Aardman would have never made the top 1,000 list. Not even close. They've rarely done collaborations with anybody else. It's always been their stuff and stuff they've come up. So this is like a big, unexpected thing to be coming out of anywhere. And I'm just like, I'm all in. Let's do this. And yeah, it's going to be 3 years before we see it. But 3 years gives you a year of writing and a year of developing the props, a year to shoot, and a year to refine what you've got to an amazing movie. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a movie. It's just the only thing that makes sense to me. So, I'm excited because this could be really cool. Because, I don't know how long it took Coraline or Nightmare Before Christmas, but if you go back to even see like the old Clash of the Titans, the Claymation in that, it looks kind of, it's a little slow and things like that, because even back then in its infancy, Claymation was so labor and time intensive. It was just incredible. But even back then, you're like, oh, it doesn't look real. Well, of course not. It's made out of clay, but it looked pretty darn good. And we're talking, this is like, what, 60s? Is that when the original Clash of the Titans came out? Was it 60s? I believe. I'd have to look that up. But Claymation's been around for a long time, but it's not a profitable medium. It is too labor and time intensive to just be a common medium. So anytime Claymation comes out, it's gonna be good. I've yet to see a bad Claymation. I can't think of a Claymation I've seen that I was just like, wow, that's absolutely terrible. Because if you're going to put the time and effort in to do Claymation, you want it to be good and you want it to be profitable, which means it's got to appeal to the widest possible audience, or it has to be such a passion project that it's just going to suck everyone in because it's so fantastic. So that's why there's not that much Claymation out there, but what is out there is just stellar. And I'm excited because this is a really cool thing, and I like to see how the battle effects and things like that happen with the claymation, just the characters, the story. I think I'm going to just have an awesome time watching this with my son. And I cannot wait for this to get here. But that's all I've got for today. And that's just a crazy, crazy team up and collaboration that I did not see coming, but I am all in for. So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.